popular.
We the ones setting trends, we keep it so real and you just pretend.
We make it popular.
We the ones that will shine, we 10 steps ahead and you just behind.
Well, hold up.
I think I hear a little hater in the room.
Everyone, I'm Deja B, and thank you for tuning in to my Popular Girls channel. Now, on this video, I'm switching it up a little bit. I wanted to do a video to let you guys know a little bit about myself and why I started this YouTube channel. Now, I'm the girl, I'm the friend, I guess if you want to say, that always gives advice to everybody else, and people always inboxing me, well, how do you do this and how do you do that? So I do a lot of crafts, I do events. A long time ago, I used to do custom cakes. I don't really do it for people anymore. I still do it for like my family if I'm having an event or my kids' birthday parties and stuff like that. I also write music, so I don't know if you realized in the beginning of my intro of all my YouTube videos, like an animation of me and it's like a hook saying popular. That's actually one of my songs. And I also do different crafts and anything creative. I'm like the one, like I decorate and all that good stuff, right? So everybody always comes to me like I have also a professional career where I'm a business analyst, and I'm like the party planner, I guess if you say. So anytime we have like a retirement party, a birthday party, they always come to me, oh, Khadijah, can you show me how to do this? Or, or can you plan this or plan that? So I figured, why not make a channel of all the things that I know and put it into videos so that way you guys could stop bugging me all the time. No, I'm just playing. You guys could just look at the video and learn different things, and a lot of stuff that I teach you, you could use for different things. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story, because a lot of times people say, oh no, you could do that. No, you could do that. I can't do that. But you creative. Yes, I am creative, I'm not gonna say that, but that's not something that I woke up and I was like, oh yeah, I know how to make crafts like Martha Stewart or like this or like that. Like I said, my history, I came from, as a little girl, I was a dancer, and from the time I was a teenager, I was actually a rapper and writing music. So I fell into crafts and cakes because of my kids. So long story short, I'll tell you a quick story. My daughter was turning 5 years old. She's actually 12 now, and I wanted to do a Candyland themed birthday party. So I wanted cakes and cupcakes and candy galore, right? So now when I looked at the different prices, when I at the time, the cake that I wanted was around $700-800, and I was like, you know what, I'm tapped out. I already paid for a DJ already. I don't think I could afford $800 for a cake. So I said, you know what? I went into the Michael's craft store, and I realized that Wilton was giving a cake class for beginners. So I said, okay, I'm gonna learn how to do this cake, myself. So long story short, they give you a list of things that you need to buy, for the class. So you had to buy cookies. No, you had to bring in cookies. It ain't say buy, right? You had to bring in icing, or a long list of stuff, right? So this is how naive I am, because like I said, I'm a rapper and a dancer. I wasn't into crafts and cakes or anything like that. To me, that was just like a foreign world. So I go in there, like I said, one of the items was cookies. I went to the bodega. I'm from New York, so anybody from New York understand what I'm talking about. Got the pack of cookies. I think it comes 4 in a pack, the round ones that's like 4 inches. I come with icing from the supermarket. Yes, not even homemade icing. So all the people in my class, they look like homemakers. Like they sit and bake cookies and make their own icing all day long, right? So they're looking at me, I'm pulling up, and this is how so naive I am. I'm like, yeah, I got my cookies from the bodega. Y'all crazy sitting there making cookies, and and I was the worst. When I say I was the worst in my class. And the teacher at the time, and bless her heart, because all the time people always do this to me, and that's like a spark to make me prove them wrong. So people was talking about, because I think at the time Cake Boss was kind of popular, and he was showing you different types of cakes and she was like, no, it would take you years, and you have to go to professional schools to do those type of cakes, and no, that's a skill that because I always thought when doing cakes, you had to be a sculptor, and you had to know this, and you had to know that, and of course you have to do your homework, you have to do your research, you have to practice. But some stuff you could, if I know, like me, if I'm shown, then I'm better at learning like that, right? So I think the class was like 5 classes every Saturday, and like I said, I was the worst in my class. My cake looked so crazy. Everybody was learning. I didn't know anything like about piping bags, tips, nothing, right? So I secretly gave up. It was like after third, I don't think I showed up. But when I thought about it, I was like, all right, I cannot afford $800 for this cake that I want for my daughter. And but I don't want to disappoint, even though she probably wouldn't have cared. But for me, it was like, I want to do this for my daughter. So the night before, so what I did was I did my research. I went online. I asked different people online that I knew that did cakes. I got booked, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this cake. So the night before her party, I think I stayed up 24 hours straight trying to do this cake. And I did the cake. I wish I had a picture. I would insert it, but if I could find a picture, maybe one day I'll post it. And I did the cake, and this is a time when people wasn't really doing candy bars, and I did like a big old candy bar. I think all my friends with their kids are so pissed off at me because I had so much candy, but it was Candyland theme. What do you expect, right? But anyway, right? So I did the cake, and everybody's like, who did the cake? And I was like, oh, I did the cake. And everybody's like, oh, it tastes so good, da, da, da. And from that day on, every week people was calling, like my friends would tell their friends, oh yeah, my friends does cake. Well, I would tell people, you know, for, let's say for my sister's party. This is another tip: if you're trying to get into, you know, the cake business, or you're not sure, offer to do, you know, your friend's party and say, okay, listen, just buy the supplies and I'll do the cake. So for my sister's birthday, I would do the cake. Of course, you're going to take pictures and post it and say my sister did it. And then that's when other people would call me, oh, I see you did your sister's cake, so I want you to do it. And then other people, and then after that, I was getting like 4 or 5 orders every single weekend. And honestly, anytime I did a cake, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this, because I didn't know anything about, you know, making cakes and cupcakes and cake pops and all that stuff. So yeah, I know how to do all that stuff. So as videos go on, I'll show you, I call it the perfect seed. So whenever you're doing a party, you have to have nice crafts, which is your decorations, a nice cake, nice cupcakes, cookies, cake pops, candy. There's so many things that you can learn. But what I would say about this with the cakes, as far as sculpting, you have to kind of train your mind to put pieces together to form one piece, right? So a lot of times when we look at something, we look at it as a whole, and we're like, I can't figure it out. But when you try to train your mind to say, okay, I'm gonna look at it piece by piece by piece. Like for instance, I just posted it. I'm gonna have a video up about this. So this is a cake stand, right? So this part right here is a vase. This part right here is a frame. And these are just flowers. So you put it together, and that will give you your cake stand. So that's how my mind works. So anytime I go to Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, anywhere, I could look at something and say, you know what, I could use this for this. So hopefully my videos can inspire you to, you know, follow your dreams, follow your goals. And that's the thing. And I say that to say with the lady at the Wilton, and not to, you know, put her on the spot, because that happens to me a lot of times. People tell me, oh, you're not going to be able to do this. And people don't know, when you do that to me, that puts a fire under my butt, and I'm going to do it anyway just to prove you wrong. So I say that to say, anytime somebody, you have a dream, you have a goal, anything that might sound crazy, or even if it's left from what you're used to, because like I said, I used to be a rapper. I have a professional career. So sometimes people want to put you in a box, and don't let people put you in a box, because I always say like this: if you receive the idea, if you have the gift, it's a reason why. And if you don't follow with that gift, if you don't follow with that goal, if you don't follow with that dream, you are doing a disservice to other people, because your gift and your talent is for somebody else. It's not really for you. It's for somebody else to enjoy. It's for somebody else to change the world. So don't let other people you know, discourage you or anything like that. And that's why it's called, my channel is called Popular Girls, because anytime when you think of a popular girl, she does whatever she wants. She's a trendsetter. She's like 10 steps ahead of everybody else. She does what she wants, and she, you know, she lives her life on her own terms. So I want all of you girls to be popular girls. So once again, thank you for tuning into my channel and listening to my little story, getting to know a little bit about me and why I chose to start this YouTube channel. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like my videos. Tell all your friends and tell all your friends. I'm like your new best friend. So anytime you, if also too, if you have something that you're not sure about and you see something you're like, oh Deisha, can you teach me how to do this? Just let me know. Shoot me an email, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, shoot me an inbox, say, can you show me, do a video on how to do this, because I'm not really sure. I'll be glad to even help you or anything like that, because people do it to me all the time. And that's another thing, don't be surprised, you know, people may not like your stuff, you know, click like, but trust me, they are watching. A lot of times people will say something to me and I'm like, you didn't even like my video, or I didn't even know you pay attention, or, you know, people pay attention. So just keep doing you, keep striving for your goals, and I want all my popular girls to succeed. So thank you for tuning in. Once again, make sure you like and stay tuned.
Be the one setting trends, we keep it so real and you just pretend.